scars across his face, lowered his head and growled. Arvik stood tall. He was big, powerful, but even he knew many wolves together could challenge even a polar bear. Yet something inside him refused to step away. The panda behind him was not his kin, not his kind, but she had shared his food. In the language of the wild, that was enough. May's paws gripped the snow. She whispered in her heart, though no one could hear. "Please, let us survive this." The first wolf leapt, teeth flashing. Arvik swung his massive paw and struck the wolf aside, sending it rolling in the snow. Another came from the left. May cried out, and without thinking, she threw a pawful of snow into its face. The wolf stumbled, blinded for a moment. Arvik's roar thundered across the valley. It was so loud that even the frozen trees seemed to shake. The wolves hesitated, fear flickering in their eyes. But hunger is a sharp master. The leader snarled and lunged. In that moment, something strange happened. May, who had always been gentle, felt a fire rise inside her. She grabbed the half-frozen fish from the snow and waved it wildly. The smell distracted one wolf, who turned toward her. With all her strength, she hurled the fish far into the distance. The wolf pack's eyes followed, some breaking formation to chase after it. Arvik seized the chance. He charged forward, his weight crashing into the snow, scattering the wolves. He bit the ground near their leader's paws, warning, not killing. The message was clear. "This is not yours to take." The wolves paused. Their breath steamed in the cold air. The leader glared, but the balance had shifted. The fish was gone, the bear was strong, and the small, strange creature stood fearless at his side. Slowly, one by one, the wolves melted back into the trees. Only the leader lingered, his eyes burning with promise. This was not the end. But for now, silence returned. May slumped into the snow, her chest rising and falling fast. Arvik lowered his head to her level, sniffing to check she was safe. She touched his fur with a paw, soft and grateful. "Thank you," her eyes seemed to say. Arvik gave a low rumble, almost like comfort. He lay down beside her, shielding her from the wind. The snowflakes kept falling, but inside that quiet moment, warmth grew. They rested until the sky turned darker. The wolves' tracks were already hidden beneath the snow, yet their bellies still ached with hunger. They needed food, and quickly, or danger would return. May rose first, her paws stiff but her spirit stronger. She sniffed the air, catching a faint scent, not bamboo but something green. She waddled toward it, Arvik following. They came upon a small grove where moss and frozen berries clung to the rocks. May nibbled, smiling faintly. Arvik sniffed but turned away. Berries were not his food. He went to the river's edge, where cracks in the ice glimmered. With patience he waited, his ears sharp. Then, splash! A seal poked its head through. Arvik struck, but the seal slipped away. Another splash, another miss. His heavy body shook with effort. May watched. She wanted to help, but how could a panda help a hunter of the sea? Then an idea came. She waddled onto a rock and began tapping it with her paw. The sound echoed, strange and sharp. Curious, a fish darted near the surface. Distracted, Arvik seized the moment. His paw crashed down, water spraying, and he caught the fish in his jaws. He placed it gently on the snow near May. Her eyes shone. She took a small bite, then pushed the rest back toward him. He shook his head, nudging it closer to her. In that act, they learned something new. They could survive together by sharing not just food, but effort. Panda and polar bear, two worlds apart, now tied by loyalty. But survival is never simple. As the night grew heavy, the sky darkened with strange colors. Green lights rippled across the stars, shimmering like curtains. May gasped, her wide eyes filled with wonder. Arvik looked up too, his deep chest calm. The northern lights meant change, meant mystery, and change was already moving closer. Far in the distance, humans camped on the ice, scientists wrapped in heavy coats, studying the frozen land. One of them spotted the shape of a panda beside a polar bear. He rubbed his eyes, not believing. A panda. Here, he whispered. He reached for his radio. Back in the valley, May curled beside Arvik, finally feeling safe for the first time in days. Her eyes closed, trusting the giant beside her. Arvik stayed awake, watching the shadows. The wolves might return. The cold might grow harsher. And soon the steps of humans